Hi folks, it's been a while. I'm sorry. I have a wee theory I would like to share, and it's that I think those of us who endure moderate to severe adverse childhood effects develop what I'm going to term love dysmorphia. And I appreciate that dysmorphia is usually a connotation of something physical, as in body dysmorphia, but I hope you can understand what I mean by this. So, if you are, if you're brought up never, never knowing or seeing, having a responsible, healthy, genuine love demonstrated to you, how would you be able to recognize that? So we become maladaptive and we don't recognize what is healthy, and we grow with this. And what it leads to is being attracted towards ill-fated and unhealthy relationships and dynamics. It leads us to find ourselves surrounded by family, friends, loved ones, and completely unable to recognise that we are indeed loved. This is why I'm calling it love dysmorphia. We just can't perceive it because we don't know how. So how does someone in such a state learn to love appropriately and healthily? It's something I've been thinking about a lot. It was something that I had to question myself. I was embarrassed. And I went back to thinking, even look at mammals. Look at how mammals treat their young. Look how protective an elephant is the minute their baby falls, they're right there. So if we study what we know to be a natural, unconditional source of love, then we have a better understanding. I cannot advocate enough, and this is for everyone the world over, learn the love languages. You don't have to get this book. You can Google this in 5 minutes. There's 5 major ones, and I'm not going to go through them right this second. I'll do it on a separate video by all means. But love languages are things like, you might recognise love by words of affirmation. So I tell you you're a cutie, and you think, oh, thanks very much. Another person might feel love with gifts. Another person might feel love with spending time with them, just simply dedicating time. People feel it in different ways. So if you learn the love languages, you will learn how you feel love, how you recognise it. Is it praise? Is it somebody spending time with you? Is it gifts? Is it... And how do the people in your life recognise the feeling of love? Number 3, diffusion. I think personally, sorry, my throat's bad today, it's really difficult to ask someone who does not know how to love themselves, or necessarily anyone else particularly well, just to start loving themselves. It's very, very hard to come from a vibration of self-loathing to self-love. That's, for me personally, an unreasonable ask. So Abraham Hicks style, what we would try to do is come into a path of lesser resistance. So instead of trying to say to yourself all of a sudden, I love myself, when you catch yourself thinking unkind thoughts, catch yourself thinking the unkind thoughts and recognise and reprogram the unkind thoughts. So don't judge yourself for judging yourself. Just accept that that is what you are thinking through your programming, and attempt to reprogram. How do we change the narrative in our heads? Positive affirmations. Positive affirmations, positive affirmations, positive affirmations. Okay, I cannot say that enough. You can sit there and tell yourself 50,000 times a day you hate yourself. If you don't listen to a positive affirmation, that is not going to change. I am safe. I am lovable. I am infinite wisdom. I am peace. Fill your head and your mind and your heart and your spirit with positive affirmations. And lastly, just think of the people in your life, obviously with healthy relationships and healthy relationship dynamics. What is it that they are employing that allows them to have such? And try those techniques for yourself, whether it be trying to assert boundaries, just being a wee bit more assertive, for example, working on the things that you can. The narcissists and the people that made you like this, whether you want to call it self-love deficit disorder or codependency or all these labels, I'm just going to coin it love dysmorphia for now because we find it difficult to recognise genuine love. They will not give you the validation and love that caused the deficiency in the first place. You must take responsibility for that yourself, and you must create that for yourself. And I know that's a big ask, but it's you that has the control and power to do that now. Deepak Chopra says, you alone are the judge of your worth. So I'm asking you to realise that and upgrade your system settings. And if you need help troubleshooting, I'm here. Go and love yourselves better than anyone ever did. I love you.